2020. Our program is brought to you by D&D Farm and Ranch on the web at ddtexasoutfitters.com. You'll find D&D Farm and Ranch on the north side of I-10 in Seguin. Now let's go to some news we can use from the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network.
Farm Aid. I am Jessica Dummel with the Midday Update on the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has already approved 27,652 applications from Texas farmers and ranchers for aid through the Coronavirus Food Assistance Program, or CFAP. CFAP provides aid to farmers and ranchers who suffered losses due to the coronavirus pandemic and its impacts on the market. To date, USDA's Farm Service Agency has distributed $331.69 million in aid to Texas farmers and ranchers through CFAP. 76% of that amount, or $252 million, went to offset livestock losses. Farmers can apply through August 28th at their local Farm Service Agency office or on farmers.gov/CFAP.
When we moved to Texas, we were like fish out of water. We didn't know anyone in our neighborhood until our Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent came to the house. She was so helpful and reassuring, a friendly face with that Texan hospitality I'd heard about. When we purchased a Texas Farm Bureau insurance policy, we knew we were making the right choice. We knew our family would be protected.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to find an insurance agent who's a true neighbor. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, health, and life insurance since 1952. With more than 260,000 square miles of land and 27 million people, that's a lot to cover. Whether you're wrangling cattle or wrangling kids, we're proud to protect Texans in all Texan ways of life.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to get insurance for Texans by Texans. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
For the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network, I'm Jessica Dummel.
Looking at the futures this hour, December corn down 1 1/4 at $3.33, soybeans up 1 1/2 at $9 even, wheat down 9 at $5.30, KC wheat down 9 1/2 at $4.40, West Texas Intermediate crude off 56 cents at $40.73, August gold up 36 points at $19.33, and October live cattle is up 2 cents at $105.12, feeder cattle up 27 cents at $143.02, and number 2 Dees cotton up 84 cents, $60.95.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, there we do Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best. If you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
They can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340, extension 180.
We're on the line now with Riley Rhodes of Live Oak Livestock in Three Rivers. Riley, what's your cattle sale looking like for Monday?
Well, Hurricane Hannah kind of put a damper on things for us as far as volume goes. They had a lot of rain down south, as you well know, and then here locally, from an inch to 3 inches, and west of here, southwest of here, kind of a little bit more in areas. So it looks like probably around 300 head. Might catch a few more in the morning for tomorrow's sale, but numbers are sure light due to the weather over the weekend. In the mix, there's got one really good set of black cows there, some Angus cross cows, another little set of Charolais cows, probably about 50 cows total. Few palpators on them, but overall the numbers are short.
All right, Riley. Well, sounds like you'll have a short run then.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're sure thankful for the rain, and I know a lot of our customers down south got some really good rains. We feel for the folks. Some of our customers that are farmers also got their cotton in the fields. I know it wasn't too good on them, but sounds like everybody made it through it, and we're sure thankful for the rain that we got.
Amen to that. Riley, tell us how to get a hold of you.
361-786-2553 is the office there. 361-813-6650 is the cell. And you can always go to our webpage, liveoaklivestock.com.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com.
On the line now with Russell Heller of Lexington Livestock Commission. Russell, how was your sale on Saturday?
Yes, sir. Had a good sale. 1,242 total head with 206 cows. On the thinner packer cows, 35 to 47. The better cows, 48 to 68. 3 to 4 pound steering bull calves, 115 to 180. 4 to 5 weights, $1.10 to 165. 5 to 6 weights, $1.05 to 152. 6 to 7 weights, $1 to 136. 7 to 8 weights, 95 to 132. On the heifers, 3 to 4 pound heifers, 105 to 160. 4 to 5 weights, $1 to 145. 5 to 6 weights, 95 to 130. 6 to 7 weights, 90 to 126. 7 to 8 weight heifers, 85 to 116. Thinner cows, 35 to 47. Better cows, 48 to 68.
All right. Y'all have any bulls?
Yes, sir. There were 14 bulls.
Russell, anybody talking about bringing any in this weekend?
Yes, sir. One man's going to have about 15 calves, he told me Saturday, and that's all that I know of.
Very good. Russell, tell us your contact information.
Yes, sir. You can get me on my cell, and that number is 979-820-7002.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're with Levi Anderson. Levi, the Stay Tough product is a great seller at D&D, and you've got some high-fence specials, don't you?
Absolutely, Larry. We have 2096 deer wire that we're running on special for $349 while supplies last.
Tell everyone how to get a hold of you for this particular product at D&D.
You can reach one of our friendly staff here at the store, 830-379-7340.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, kind sir.
On the line now with Gary Butler of Nixon Livestock Commission. We're talking on a Sunday night about a Monday cattle sale. Gary, what do you got caught so far for this sale?
JR, we got a good string of calves. We got 99 calves from one lady. There's Charolais calves, Tiger Stripe cows, and Charolais bulls. There's 99 head of them. They're going to weigh anywhere from 4 to 5.5, 6. Good set of calves, real quality. Then we got a big set of yearling cattle mixed. There's about 60 head of them. They're going to weigh the 600, 5.5 to 600. Other than that, we got about 60 cows is all we got in today. Look like we got 600 in. We look like we probably have 7.5, maybe 800. Maybe everybody was planning on the rain that most of us didn't get, but we did have a half an inch here.
And I understand things are going to be a little bit different tomorrow in Nixon.
Yes, sir. The cafe will not be open, and we suggest that just our buyers are going to be able to come in the ring. We have 3 people that have the COVID that work for us, and we decided we wanted to keep minimum spectators out and just our buyers.
All right, so no spectators in the ring tomorrow, just the buyers.
I don't know how long we'll do this, but until things straighten out for a couple of weeks probably.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well,
we will have a sale. In
the meantime, Gary, tell folks how to get a hold of you.
JR, you can get us here at Sale Barn at 830-582-1561 or 62. Or you can catch my mobile, 830-857-4330.
PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, San Antonio, Hondo, High, Robstown, and Kerrville.
Don't forget Laredo and Jourdanton.
Pipe, structural steel, valves, fittings, culverts, purlins, fencing, rebar, and supplies. PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, 210-223-PIPE. Visit their website, pipemovers.com. Call 210-223-7473. PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, San Antonio, Hondo, High, Robstown, and now Kerrville,
as well as Laredo and Jourdanton.
At pipemovers.com. That's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies.
Well, we talked to Gary. Now let's talk to Brother Rodney down at Beeville Livestock Commission. Rodney, you had a sale this past Friday. How'd it go?
Oh, we had some good cattle and the whole market was active. I thought we got along real well, but we did have some good cattle. The market was strong, sir.
Good deal. Walk the pens with us.
All right, we had 529 head of cattle, no horses, and 33 sheep and goats. Like I said, the old calf market was active. Your 200 to 300 pound steers were $1.52 to $1.76. Heifers $1.32 to $1.47. Your 300 to 400 pound steers $1.49 to $1.75. Heifers $1.31 to $1.95, and that was on some firmer heifers. Your 400 to 500 pound steers were $1.34 to $1.51. Heifers $1.29 to $2.20. 500 to 600 pound steers $1.29 to $1.43. Heifers $1.25 to $2.40. Your 600 to 700 pound steers $1.16 to $1.32. Heifers $1.19 to $2.35. And your 700 to 800 pound steers were $1.09 to $1.23. And heifers were $1.06 to $1.13. Those high dollar heifer prices, they were on Bremer heifers. We had some pretty nice, probably 10 or 12 pretty nice Bremer heifers Friday. Packer cows were pretty steady. They brought anywhere from 32 to 66 cents. Bulls brought from 42 to 85. And our young stock cows brought anywhere from 41 to 76. We didn't have any bred cows or pairs last Friday.
All right, Rodney, anything yet on this Friday?
No, sir. I don't know of any cattle that I know of right now. And with the wet weather, we'll probably be light again. We'll see what this whole weather does, but we'll probably have a smaller run this Friday. But I don't know of any coming in right now, sir.
Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock Commission. Tell folks how to get a hold of you.
Yeah, Young reach me at 361-358-1727 or call me on my mobile 645-5002.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we did Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best that if you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340, extension 180.
We're on the line now with Kenny Mingus of the Milam County Livestock Auction. And Kenny, when you talked to me last week, you told me you were featuring lions and tigers. How'd that turn out?
Well, we got them through there without anybody getting hurt. That was the best thing about it. So it went good. We had a total of 2,079 cattle. Out of that, we had about 250 cows, give or take a few, and we skirted through it pretty good.
Very good. Let's walk the pens, Kenny.
All right. We'll start with the steers under 300 from $1.47 to $2.35. 300 to 400 pound steers $1.37 to $1.75. 400 to 500 pound steers $1.10 to $1.65, and over 580 to $1.55. On the heifer cattle under 300, $1.24 to $2.15. 300 to 400 pound heifers $1.19 to $1.62. 400 to 500 pound heifers $1 to $1.55, and over 570 to $1.50. Keep in mind on these heifers, some of these extremes are going to be on your fancy cow making replacement heifers. Packer cows, they added a little money to them from last week, from a quarter to 68. On the Packer bulls from 60 to 94. Stocker cows on the bred cows from 350 to 1100, and on the cow-calf pairs from 725 to 1475.
Good deal. Sounds like a good sale all the way around, Kenny. Anything coming up yet for this week's sale?
Phones have been kind of quiet. So far this week, I just got through looking at a set of Angus cows, and cows are kind of thin, and may get them this week. Could be if we get them, be about 100 of them. Some of them be young, some of them be old, but for the most part, it'll be they just be a set of cows if we get them. And so anyway, we got those in the mix, and we didn't get much rain up here like y'all did. Kind of, some people probably got none, from a quarter to a half. I hadn't heard anybody have much more than that yet, but they're farming right now, so if they have time to get into the cattle, they will. If not, I just don't know yet. So
tell folks how to get a hold of you.
You bet. Catch us here at the office Monday through Wednesday from about 9 to 3 at 254-697-6697. You can follow us on our webpage at MilamCountyLivestockAuction.com or catch us on Facebook. We're available to receive cattle starting at 8 a.m. on Thursdays and 7 a.m. on Fridays.
We're on the line with Courtney Link from D&D Texas Outfitters. You know, Courtney, I remember my first handmade saddle. I thought I was the best cowboy in the world, and I understand y'all got them at D&D.
Yes, sir. We've got these fantastic saddles. They're really thick leather, stainless steel hardware. It's got a wood rawhide wrapped tree. I think it's something every working cowboy would be really proud to have in his tack room.
And you can find them at D&D. Courtney Link, tell them how to find you.
You can reach us at 830-379-7340 or come in and put your hands on one.
We're on the line now with Ken Jordan of Jordan Cattle Auction, Mason and San Saba. It's a Sunday night. Ken, we're talking about the preview of the sale coming up in Mason. What do you got caught so far?
You bet, Gerald. We have a little over 800 head already. That's around 6 o'clock this evening. I'm kind of looking, we had 100-something cows in on the yards along with that. Probably 700 yearlings. I'm looking for around 1,100 head, maybe 1,200. We had quite a few come in last week, so with the weather like it is and everything, probably around that 1,100 head will get us around pretty good, JR.
Good deal. Y'all had a special female sale this past Saturday in San Saba. How'd it turn out?
You bet. We had a little over 1,828 head on the yards. I thought overall demand and buyer activity on the female sale was very strong throughout the whole sale. We had buyers from Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas, Louisiana, and all across Texas, and we had 749 on the internet, which is probably one of our largest numbers on the internet. Over 300 pairs were offered, with the young fleshy pairs pretty well all selling from $1,500 up to $2,075. I thought overall the solid mouth pairs and a few young pairs, maybe carrying a little less flesh on the young pairs, they brought from $1,200 up to $1,550. We had right at approximately 700 bred cows that were on hand, with young, medium to long bred cows bringing from $1,400 up to $1,775. Now the solid mouth, fall, winter, and spring calving cows, with the young, and also with the young cows that were calving maybe sharp bred in the spring, they sold mostly from $900 up to $1,400. The better, longer age, medium to long bred heifers, which I thought we had quite a few of those really, really choice heifers today that were calving the fall and winter. And those bred heifers brought from $1,325 up to $1,875. The short bred heifers, and then some of the younger age, medium to long bred heifers that were just a little smaller, they're carrying less flesh. They brought from $870 up to $1,300. We had a lot of demand for our open heifers, and most of the price range from $800 up to $1,900, mostly depending upon size, kind, except we did have one really, really fancy set of registered open Bremer heifers that sold from $2,800. And so overall, very, very good sale, JR, on the replacement female on Saturday.
Good deal, Ken Jordan. Jordan Cattle Auction, Mason and San Saba. Sale day on a Monday in Mason, Thursday in San Saba. Ken, tell folks how to get a hold of you.
You bet, JR. They can give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. If you want to see updated information on the market report, go to jordancattle.com. You can see the report. Also, you can see Down on the Farm report also there, JR.
Corn Belt weather forecasts continue to be non-threatening in the short term as corn futures closed out last week down slightly. For the entire week, December corn lost just shy of a nickel. Cash milo basis delivered to the Texas Gulf remain firm. I'll have those grain prices right after this.
We're talking with Scott Stanislav, technical agronomist for DeKalb, Asgrow, and Delta Pine in South Texas. Scott, we haven't heard much about sugarcane aphids in sorghum this year, but I understand they're making a comeback here as harvest gets underway.
Yeah, I mean, we had some pockets early on down in the Rio Grande Valley, and they kind of that had to be treated and kind of blew up. And, here we're kind of in the middle of grain sorghum harvest across a lot of South Texas. And here recently, over the past week or so, we had a pretty big blow up of sugarcane aphids and some of the sorghum that's still out in the field ready to be harvested.
Well, is there anything that a grower needs to do at this point in the season to manage these aphids?
Yeah, and, of course, a lot of this grain sorghum gets Roundup as a desiccant before harvest to help dry it down. And as this sorghum dries down, those aphids will have a tendency to move up to the head, and that can really cause some problems at harvest. So really what we're encouraging a lot of folks to do is to, put in an insecticide with that Roundup shot to be able to at least take care of them long enough to be able to get that grain out of the field.
Thanks, Scott. Scott Stanislav, technical agronomist for DeKalb, Asgrow, and Delta Pine in South Texas.
Looking now at the port grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453, Milo, Corpus Christi, Dees plus 115, 804, Houston, Dees plus 150, 866, Progresso calling it $7. Number 2 are Better Yellow Corn, Corpus Christi area, September plus 15, 341, Progresso, September plus 70, 396. Hard red winter wheat, Corpus Christi area, September plus 80 cents, $5.29. Houston, September plus $1, $5.49. Soybeans, Houston, November less 25, $8.74. Placido, November less 60, $8.39. That's all of our time for this report. For podcast of our shows, livestock market reports, and lots more, stop by and visit us on the web at downonthefarmradio.com. Have a great Monday. I'm J.R. Gully.